Snapchat, Qualcomm, Amazon, and more. Let's begin. Before I start, I want to say that if you are new here, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below and the bell icon next to it to be notified of new videos posted daily. Leave a like on this video too, as it helps me out a lot. Follow me on my social media pages linked down below, and just enjoy the video. So, Snapchat finally announces its spectacle camera glasses to the European markets. So, originally, they were only available to the US market, which I don't know how good that was. It made them more expensive online resale value, but originally you had it where you just had drop locations for the whole interesting eye style their vending machines, and then eventually the vending machines were just dropped into New York City permanently. And then also they were put online for sale permanently. Now they're available to the European area, so they're going to have the funky vending machines. They're going to be available online, and they'll go for £129.99, £129 and 99 whatever cents. I don't know what you want to call it. So $129.99. So they're available now. Everything gets released a little bit later in the European market for some reason, except for some phones, which is pretty weird. It happens to be that all of the technology for phones gets released first in the European markets. Whatever. So, Qualcomm, the people that made the chipset that requires your phone to work. So if I pick up a phone, this has a Qualcomm, has a Snapdragon, but it's made by Qualcomm. I can pick up another phone. It'll be still made by Qualcomm. The only thing that isn't made by Qualcomm is Apple's chipsets, which are made by their own company. But other than that, Qualcomm is the company that requires your Android phones at least to run. They came out with fast charging that were built into the chips, so each time you would plug your phone in with the charger and whatever charger came with your phone, or whatever you would buy that said fast charging, it would charge your phone as long as your phone was capable of it. Then, that was the beginning of fast charging era. There was Quick Charge 2.0. After that came faster charging of 90 minutes, which came out with the Quick Charge 3.0. Now there is Quick Charge 4.0. The only problem with it is it only supports one phone, the Nubia Z17. Now I don't know anything about this phone at all. All I know is there are phones that were just announced as they just came out, and it happens to be this Quick Charge 4 Plus came out last year, November 16th, I believe. It was announced. And only the Nubia Z17 came with it. Even, I understand Samsung because they have their own quick charge, but LG doesn't have it on their phones yet. And the features that it provides is cooler charging. They say 3 degrees Celsius less of how hot it's going to be. It's going to be 3 degrees Celsius less. It's going to be 30% better power efficiency. That means that with the power in the phones, it won't take up as much when you plug it into the wall to juice up your phone, charge it again. It'll use 30% less power according to Qualcomm itself, I think it was. And it's 15% faster charging time. So instead of it being 90 minutes, it may be, let's say, 65, maybe even an hour instead of an hour and 20 minutes. Who knows? Maybe even less than that. But this can just prove that over time it'll get less and less. Maybe we'll even see at one point in the future 10-minute charging times. That would be awesome, to be able to plug your phone in at 0 and you have 10 minutes to spare, so you plug it in 10 minutes later, it's charged. Like, that'd be cool to see. But those are what it promises right now. We'll see what happens when people start reviewing the Nubia Z17's Quick Charge 4 Plus. Now, Amazon just updated the Echo and Echo Dot a couple of days ago to include the following features: reminders and multiple timers with supports to name them. When the timer goes off, the Echo will say, your Alexa will say, let's say you set a timer, you said, Alexa, set a grill timer for 30 minutes. So when it comes off, it'll say your grill is done. And it will say that. So that you know, like if you had one for an oven, one for your grill, one for your microwave maybe, or even one for a pot on top of your stove. It'll just tell you your pot is done, your stove is done, your microwave is done, your grill is done. And the same thing with reminders. The only problem is, though, if you set a reminder, you say, Alexa, set a reminder for 3 p.m. today, it will, for going outside to get a package, let's say. So the only problem with that is, let's say you had an Alexa in your bedroom, you had one in your living room, you had one in your kitchen, you have one, I don't even know, in another bedroom. Let's say you're in, or even in your your basement maybe. So let's say you have a couple Echoes all around, Echo, Echo Dots, whatever one you want around, and you happen to set up you happen to be in your room and you remember, oh, I have something to do, this is something I need to do today. So you remember, this is when I need to leave. So you say, Alexa, set a reminder for 3 p.m. To go to my doctor's appointment. So just remember, it'll only work in the one location you're in. So if you're in your bedroom and you set that timer, it will only work in your bedroom. So if you go someplace else, let's say over to your living room, you're sitting there watching TV, 3 p.m. comes, you'll hear it only in your bedroom. So if you're not in your bedroom, you're not close to it, tough luck, you missed your timer, or your alert, really. But it's the same thing, though, because if you set a timer, it only goes off in the one location you set it to go off. It's not going to go off in every location possible. It'll go off, let's say you're using it in your kitchen. It'll go off in your kitchen only. It won't go off everywhere else. So, I mean, there should be an option to enable it just so you have it, and then you can turn it off from whichever Echo or Echo Dot you want. But hopefully that comes in a near future update. Now, that is all of the news I have for today. If you did like this, please make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon down below. Make sure to follow me on my social media, linked down below too in the description. I have my Twitter and my Instagram. Also, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, as it helps me out a lot. As always, and just enjoy the rest of your day.